Hey, it's Bryce with Dixie 4-Wheel Drive. We're out here at Sand Hollow State Park, if you don't recognize our backdrop. It's the end of April. Our weather is t-shirt weather. We could be in shorts. I happen to be in jeans today. It's just that nice. We got a nice breeze. We're standing here at John's Playground, which is the beginning of Faulty Towers. It's also the beginning of where you would head towards John's Trail, or Slip Lock is just one ridge over here. So we're right at a neat spot of branching out to quite a few different trails. Slip Lock's just, you can see a Jeep over there starting on the other side of the ridge. And the answer is they're headed over to Slip Lock Gulch. So it's just on the other side of that canyon. To get to here is the same way you would get up towards West Rim. So for us, instead of branching over to West Rim, we went straight towards the bathtub. And the answer is we're here at what's called Johnny's Bathtub. It is John's Playground. It's the leading up to John's Trail. But it's also, like I said, Faulty Tower starts right here and West Rim starts just another 200 yards that direction. St. George is off in the backdrop behind all the Jeeps and everything. You can see St. George. We're actually in Hurricane right now, and that's where we're actually at as far as the city. While we were just standing up on top of this ridge, we're now at the bottom of this. As you look at this obstacle, you got a couple holes. The biggest thing you're trying to avoid is a tire hitting a hole, but some things that help you on a really steep obstacle like this, as you can tell, you gotta kind of get down. The answer is it's so steep that it helps to have just a little bit of momentum as you're coming up. If you try to just crawl it, it doesn't always work out for you. And as you see here, we're gonna use a little momentum to climb up it and try to avoid the tires and the holes too much, but we have big tires on this Jeep, so it should help out a little. Just like that. Both lockers. Once your rear tires are about a foot from it, just kind of roll with momentum. There you go. Go ahead and roll into it. Just like that. And then kick it over so you're kind of square when you hit this. Right there. So just kind of keep your wheel speed a little bit. Keep it straight till about right here, and then we're going to cut over it. A little bit, driver. Yep. Hard right. Everything right. Everything right. While we just watched that Jeep go up it nice and easy, you should get out and look at a new area you haven't been to, because if you were to just keep driving straight, you'd drive right into this bathtub and wreck your Jeep. I mean, it would be a bad, bad day. So the answer is you need to be aware of your surroundings before you just jump on the trail and just take off. Get out, look. If you don't know, on a really steep hill like this, you definitely want to see what's on the other side of it. So let's show you how to drop down this next section, because it's a little off camber here. So this is another section that you just got to go slow. It's off camber, but if you don't pay attention, you get too far this way, you could roll over. A little bit more driver. Right there, just go nice and slow. Perfect. You're going to swing around, and then we're going to come down right here to go hit the bathtub. Nice. All right, so here we are. The normal trail goes over here to the right that you saw us go up already, a little bit over there. The answer is we're going to do the extra credit line to kind of show you both lines. This one is a lot steeper, so it takes a little bit more power. It's a little hard to do it. Most people go to the right. We should have no problem walking up it. We're going to find out right now. So. Johnny's hot tub. As you can see, that's where you drop in. The biggest thing when you drop in is you have to make a hard left turn, so you don't want to climb up the other wall, or else it kind of can it'll fight you getting out. So the further right you swing it and get around, you're a little better, but it's one of those that's steep enough, you got to go real slow. Just inch it down. It's safe. Even a two-door Jeep can do that. A two-door Jeep coming out of here is a little bit steeper, so if you're new and in a two-door, I wouldn't do this. If it's a two-door longer wheelbase, like an LJ or something like that, it's a little bit easier. A TJ can do it, but know that it gets light on that front end. As you you swing around, the biggest thing is if you don't make it out, you got to be careful that your rear tire doesn't go back up this wall, and if it does, it'll roll you over onto your side. And then when you come up and out, you have to be careful not to go off the edge over there either. So right where this white Jeep is where you want to end up at. Real slow, yep, just keep it like that. And now you put it in neutral and let it kind of walk itself down slowly. As soon as your tires hit the front, all the way left and spin it around. This Jeep has an Atlas. What an Atlas is it allows you to independently. So you're going to notice in a minute, we're going to put his front wheel drive only in and not the rear. We're going to be able to spin it around to make this. It's a long wheelbase. As you can see, it's a tight hole down here. Okay, now drive it all the way left. Go real slow, just creep it. Right there, just go slow. Real slow. Real slow. Good. Keep it all the way driver as it can, but you're good. It's gonna tip, just so you know, and it's okay. Real slow. Okay, hard on your brakes so that you can spin that front end around. Yep. So on this one, Steve, we don't want to get too far over here. So you have a range, but kind of keep that tire somewhere here. We're gonna go slow, get you lined up, back up, and hit it one time. Keep coming, don't go for it yet. Just keep like that. A little bit passenger. Keep coming. Keep coming. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, stop right there. Back up. Just faster, faster. More. Okay, all the way driver. Everything driver. You can put it neutral if you'd like, but let's come a little more forward first. You're looking good. Just like that, Mike, you're good. Now put it neutral. There you go, just let it walk down nice and slow. You're on a good line. Like that. And just creep it down, it'll be perfect. You're good. Looking good. Real good. Keep it like that. So the rear's gonna slide over and then I'll back you up. So keep going. Like that. It's gonna wash you out. Good. Keep going. Go. More. Right. Okay, you're good. 12 lockers. Slow. Full lockers, straight out. If it doesn't go, stop, we'll back up and come again. Go. Faster. So you can see the bathtub just right over there, and then you make your drive over to here. This is the big wall right after Johnny's hot tub. So as you come over, one thing on this one, once again, this is not a friendly short wheelbase obstacle. 4 doors with 35s, you hit your rock sliders and you drag. 37s allow you can do it on 35s, but you kind of have to, momentum over it. The big thing you want to make sure of is that your sidewalls stay where the heavy black is. You notice there's not really a lot of black mark in the middle, and that's because you don't go in the middle on this obstacle. If you get too far over there, it will tip you over, and it will tip you over this way. There's a crazy video on YouTube of an LJ going over backwards right here. The answer is if you're careful and you go slow and it doesn't feel right, back up and re-get situated. Make sure you keep all 4 tires on the ground. Then as you come up and over, you can tell that it's a smooth downhill, but it's one of those you can sometimes put it in neutral and just creep off of it. But the answer is there's 2 little hourglasses you want to hit your tires on to make it smooth and go down. But this is one of those you just take it easy, go real slow, and you're better off. A little more driver. Yep, now straighten up. Right there, real slow, 2 foot this one. Yep, nice and slow like that. Like that. A little more driver. Slow. Perfect. A little bit more straight. There, I'm gonna go down, but you're lined up perfectly. Like that. You're coming right here. Perfect. A little more passenger, you're good. Right there. Knock the doors off is the way to go. Just like that, nice and slow. A little passenger. Right there. 2 foot it so it doesn't roll back. There you go. Just nice and slow. Yep. A little bit more left. Harder driver, right there. Nice and slow. Real slow. Straighten up a little. Real slow. Gonna come down, a little more passenger. Just like that. Just like that, Mike, you're good. A little bit passenger. Passenger, harder passenger. All right. Nice. You're lined up good? Yep. A little bit driver. Real slow here, just go real slow. A little more driver. Right there. Okay, straighten up. Yep. Perfect.
You only got it in 3-wheel drive now.
Yep, now back driver.
There it goes.
A little more driver. Perfect. Now straighten up. Right there. Real slow.